this the way a thing's gonna go. We are going to be on Lofoten Islands. Probably mispronounced that, but that's okay, as we are going to be seeing RU over here on the red side, RMDE over on the blue side. I am curious to see exactly how these teams are going to be playing this out. I don't have very much experience with this in 8s, 5s, or in 6s. So this is all going to be new. And it does look like we are going to be seeing our very first engagements over here next to that B flag. Extreme Coder is going to be down below. And this is going to be a nice little wipe, nice little turnaround as well. Picks up Fuzzy. That's going to be a clear there for RM as they do get control of that B flag. 4 players down almost immediately. You can see these angles now that are starting to open up. Really seeing some good lines of sight as this is going to be Extreme Coder with the 19-0. So not the best gun at range, but definitely a gun that you can do some work with. Now, I have seen some issues with this map in terms of how bad it can get in just pushing back the team in their own spawn. So we'll see if that's going to be the case. But that is not going to be the case there, as that was, I think that was Mid, able to pick up 1 kill. Fair mix. Gonna try and do some work here on C. It is getting attacked pretty heavily here, and this is definitely not looking good. Nobody is going to be able to leak out. We are going to be seeing a clean wipe there. Spawn, last second here, it's going to be Fuzzy. Now, Fuzzy in a terrible situation. He's going to be getting picked up by 2 different players, only able to trade out with the 1. Where the spawn's going to be in at. Looks like they're all going to be back at home. They need to have some sort of really good tight push somewhere over here, maybe towards the south. Just go ahead and get a concerted effort into one position, try and overwhelm your opponents, and that's exactly what's going to be happening here. Stormy is going to go ahead and back on up, and he is using that 1907, which is basically going to just melt people. But the problem being the low ammo count in the magazine. There's going to be 1, there's going to be 2, looking for the 3rd, but he's not going to be able to get it. Too many people down below. He is finally going to get wiped out. So there's the opening that they've been waiting for. We do see Fuzzy and Ampro trying to make the way over here towards that Bravo flag. They are being careful, but right now that 2 flag bleed is really starting to come into effect. Extreme Coder, though, he's going to be back up just to kind of stall this out for as much time as possible. We're already down almost below the 100 ticket mark, which is crazy to think about it, as we're just a few minutes into this match. Remember, we started at 22 minutes, so not that long ago. And you do see Coder doing a fantastic job of just spraying into the smoke. He's able to pick up 1. We do have some action that happened up above on B, but Coder is wiping it out down below, and that is going to be a full clean wipe there below the building. Up top, though, let's see if Thoki's going to be able to make anything happen here. Yeah, he should be able to clean up this kill. This guy, he's running it down. He's not going to be able to do much. But as I say that, he gets turned on. That's going to be Mid in G, able to pick up 1. And Mid still at 100 health. I guess he had I thought he had healed up maybe a little bit earlier there because he was in engagement for quite a while. But needs to be careful. He doesn't have a med pack now that he has used it. So this is going to be rough for him to try and push anywhere else if he gets in any kind of engagement. At the same time, we did see that C flag starting to cap on over as well, and that's going to be a nice little assist going down. So we do see a slight push going to be coming over here towards that A flag, but in the meantime, we do have 2 players now. 1, Stormy, the last one up here for Team RM. Nice little kill there. The headshot. Will not be able to get the turnaround. And now we have flipped to a 3 cap on the other side. There is going to be a push slightly over here onto that C flag. We do see Philicious, though, setting up to possibly push in onto that Alpha site, rather. He is going to be getting quite a few ticks into him, but he is going to be using a BAR. Now, this is a gun that is a little bit different here, guys. You actually have 2 fire modes. Well, typically all guns have 2 fire modes, but this time the fire modes actually add damage. So if you have the slower rate of fire, it can actually add a little bit more damage per bullet. If you have the faster rate of fire, of course, you do have the high rate of fire, a little bit harder to control in terms of overall recoil, but it is a little bit less in damage. So interesting to see the bar being taken out and used. And usually you see mostly KE7s being used. But not the case here this time. There is an exchange over here towards that Bravo flag. A couple of players have leaked out for RM. 3 are going to be spawning back up, trying to contest over here onto that C flag. Does look like they will be able to get at least one of the clears, but Fuzzy is going to be coming back in, as well as Nyx. And Fuzzy actually Okay. So we have a little bit of bipod action here with the Lewis gun. I kind of like that. I mean, this is a good setup to stop any kind of flanks from coming in, and I'm not sure if he can actually get flanked himself. Coming out of main spawn, he might be able to get flanked. I think that I can't really quite remember which side these two teams started on, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's going to be a nice little spot right there, as you do see him kind of skirting around the edges of the island here, and he is going to be able to get onto that A flag here very, very soon. We do see everybody getting cleared up on top of that B flag. 94-85, still going to be the lead in favor of RM. Remember, they did take about a 40 ticket advantage or so there at the very start. And it does look like they are going to be continuing that lead, but we'll see for how long, as that A flag is getting contested. So this might be their opportunity. Farmix is going to be coming back in to try and push over here onto that C flag. Big engagement, though, is going to be gearing up next to this Bravo flag, as Fuzzy is going to be hiding underneath the docks. His teammates are going to be going down all around him, but if he can catch out this movement, he's going to be able to spot out one. That's going to be a good kill. Spots out number two. Not going to be able to connect with all of his shots. There's another player up above him, so his position has been given away. They know where he is at. Not going to be quite as effective as he could have been had he picked up that second kill, I don't think, as teammates might be able to finish this out. Oh my god, how did he not know that he was there? But he gets turned on! Oh no, Fuzzy! Extreme Coder just says, dude, what are you doing right there, man? Get out of here. And gets the turn and burn right there. We are going to be having C flag, a little bit of engagement there. But the B is going to be going down very, very fast. Mid going to try and come in with the save. That's not going to be happening. So the attention right now of the red squad, RU, is going to go into that B site. They pretty much left alone on A. Said we need to focus on this middle flag, which will make it a lot easier on attacking the rest of this map. Have that B point to kind of pivot on, as Farmix here is trying to just dip, dodge, and dive away. Finally, he does get picked up. That will be Feta, who will be able to do just that. So spawns are going to be coming back up here for a C for RU. We do see RM. There it is. Look at that. Nice little position here, as we said, on the outskirts of the map. And yeah, he's not, well, he didn't get much kill in terms of kills there, but he is going to be stopping and slowing down this push. There's a lot of information that he was able to get there in that situation. So he's going to let his teammates know. All right, big push coming onto the north side of the map. We see the rotations coming back in for RM. They should be able to meet this fairly easily. Ooh, Thoki actually a little bit behind enemy lines. He does end up going down. And a one-on-one engagement goes in the way right here of Stormy. That is a huge pickup right there, as it does split this push that was potentially coming in for that A flag. So that was a massive kill. Actually, we're going to stay on with Stormy here, as it's going to be a 1 versus 2. But this was a critical fight here. He's got to stay alive. We'll be able to get the kill. Spawns are going to be coming in, so they should be safe and should be able to get the win here. I'm not really seeing too many medics being used. A lot of assaults and a lot of, or not a lot, but a few of these supports are going to be in use. But Stormy there getting 2 kills over on the C flag. That was a huge play right there, guys, as it completely shifted the momentum back into their favor. Take a look at that right there. That's a 3 cap now right here for Team RM, and they will be able to extend this lead quite a bit, already to almost to 30 tickets. Should be making it here probably to about 40 or maybe 45 before this push does end up going down, as Thoki comes around the backside, will be able to get the revive and gets the 2 kills. That has got to be a good feeling here for RM. They have pushed him all the way back. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, we do have a little bit of a leak here into the back, but Farmix needs to be careful, because I think that they know something is amiss. RM, nice little senses there, but not going to be able to get the kill. That will be Pro, who connected with those shots, but rotations are going to be coming back to try and clean this up. That's going to be 2 more down. We do say Thoki and Phililicious making their way around the corner here. Phililicious not going to be able to connect, currently at 7 and 5 with this BAR, but I think the swarm of infantry players that are going to be coming back in onto that Bravo flag will be able to take it down. Nobody's able to cap A just yet. Do we have? Yeah, we do have a rotation coming over here onto that C side. Does look like Moniqua, probably butchered that name, but it's okay. I've done it before. I did it in Battlefield 1, I believe, and I'm going to be continuing it here in Battlefield 5. But he is going to try and do some work here onto that C flag, but he has that Lewis gun. It's a little bit slower rate of fire. And you get up against some of those 1907s who have some really good aim, and it's going to be a pretty difficult fight back and forth. But he does have Thoki to help with a little bit of a back flank here. Tries to get the revive. Revive did end up going down, so definitely going to help. But Thoki has none of that. Turns around, gets a headshot. That was disgusting. And Mon is still going to be up and alive. Let's see if he's going to be able to get the... He should be able to get some spawns off on him. Interesting little fight here. On the other side of the map, though, Feta is going to have to back up. That's going to be a desperation play here onto the A flag. Now, it is not over. 65-6. It does look pretty bad. But to be honest with you, right now, I think all we need to be seeing coming in from Team RU is to basically just whittle down these tickets. That's all you want to do. You just want to melt these tickets down on the other side as much as you can. You're not really in a position to win this game, but if you can get that ticket count down to 30, maybe even 20, which is possible, especially if you play your cards right, then you're going to be looking good for the next round. Now, it does look like we are going to be seeing that C flag slowly but surely going over, but the revive potentially coming in, and that could be huge here. But on the other side, we do see that A side starting to flash. Nobody's really going to be on it to cancel it out. Stormy is still going to be doing some work. 15-7 currently. This guy is just a animal in this round. He's really been heading off a lot of these plays, and of course, he did have that really critical 1v1, which really started this second 3-cap that we saw previously. All right, so we are going to be seeing 55-0 in favor of RM, I believe. Yeah, take a look at that. 17-9 there for Thoki, 12-6 for Philicious, 16-7 for Stormy. Really, really good plays going up for both of those guys. So we are going to be going ahead and swapping sides here, guys. Remember, this is Conquest 6v6, which means that we are going to be seeing we're going to be seeing 2 sides being played for each of these maps. The accumulation of the tickets, whoever has the most amount of tickets at the end of this match will be your victors. So in this instance right now, we need to be seeing Team RU coming out with 56 tickets or more in order to take the win on this map. Of course, they could tie it up at 55 tickets, which, to be honest with you, I'm going to be... I haven't looked at the rule set, so I don't know what happens in case of a tie. My bad on that one, but I don't think it's going to come down to a tie. Watch it come down to a tie. But I don't think it should come down to a tie. I think everything should be good. We're just going to go ahead and... There we go. And here we go, getting started again. So now that RU has flopped sides, we are going to be potentially seeing them maybe with a little bit of a comeback here. I'm not sure what the hard side or the easy side may be on this map. Like I said before, I haven't really had too much experience on this one. But we are going to be seeing, of course, that B flag, which will be your hotly contested site. And Thoki is going to be the first one in. Ooh, takes a lot of damage and will go down in the meantime. Stormy is going to be trying to follow that back up. Nice little pickup there with the pistol. But he's very, very low on health. I don't think he has any med packs to help him out here. So he is really going to be hurt and trying to come in and clear out this building by himself. Now, slowing down the burn is definitely what he needs to do. But I don't think he's going to be able to do just that, as, yeah, B is going to be going back in their favor. Okay, so sweet. Does look like they have been able to clear that off. Team RU now with the big spawns coming back in. Yeah, just not enough health there. And he does end up going down. Thoki, though, with a little bit of a flank of his own, he's going to be right on the other side of this building. And this is going to be a very easy hit fire kill. Yeah, that's like a no-brainer right there. Oh, and he gets 2. That's fuzzy. I don't even know how he just snapped. I mean, he didn't even snap on him. He just melted that guy. He must have been fairly low on health. Maybe didn't have a health pack there. But yeah, that was a extremely fast kill. But Thoki's still going to be a thorn in the side. Now, it's interesting to see these medics being used like this. So, you know, typically what you did see is a medic playing a little bit more passive. You know, he's there to kind of keep his teams healed up and keep them revived. But, you know, the medic is such a dominant powerhouse in terms of killing power. You can see him playing way more aggressive than what we've seen. I don't think Thoki is actually ADS one time. There you go, he did there. But he's going to go ahead and back on up. And the fact that he can heal multiple times is going to be huge here, as Thoki is looking in for the revive. Very smart play on his part. Gets that smoke out, and he's going to continue trying to whittle down these individuals here onto the B site. That's going to be a clear for the most part, I believe. One player is going to be left up and alive. He is going to be back around the docks, but will be getting taken care of. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the 3-cap. So RM just looking fantastic here. We do see Stormy coming around the backside, and we saw how good this man can be. Top frag there for his team in the last round. We'll see if he's going to be able to do it again. And that will be a kill there for that 1907, but fairly low on health, so can't really take another engagement like that. But his teammates are going to be coming back in, and we'll see if he can actually do some work. He does go down. His teammates trying to come around the other side. Once again, it's Thoki. Who else? But he gets picked up as well. So a lot of wipes are going to be coming down here onto the C flag. At the meantime, A is also going to be flashing. And yeah, this is really good engagements coming in right now for RU. But RM is going to be spawning back. You see Mona right now with that LMG once more. Just a pain in their side here in this position. He's going in there for just some hip fire sprays. He's like, I don't even care. I got that bipod out. And we're going to be able to get some laser beams going. But C flag was never quite captured. A flag was capped for just a few moments, but it's already being contested, as you do see a detachment of 2 players starting to do some work. But Feta is now going to be back up for that defense. You do see 3 of them that are kind of just caught out in the open here. There's just not a whole lot of work that they can do there from that position. They can't get onto the flag just yet. Finally, they do. 134 to 142. Granted, it is a lot closer than what it was previously in this same time frame, but still not looking good, I would say, overall for Team RU. They got to start getting out to a lead. They have to maybe, create some separation there between both of these squads. So we got Fuzzy now setting up on top of that B flag. Should have that pretty easily. There's only one player. It's going to be Thoki here for this attack. You can just see that's like, man, I don't want to go in there. I need a 1907 to fight up against this thing, as that Thompson is just such a brutal gun up close. Reinforcements are going to be coming back in. And that right there is, yeah, that's something, a little bit of a mistake, but I don't really know how you fix that unless you're just really confident in your gun skills. Maybe what we need to be seeing is some of these assault players throw in, just taking down the buildings like what we're seeing here on B flag. Take down that concealment, take down that cover, and we do see Thoki down below, picks up 2. That's going to be a headshot to finish up far. And he could potentially wipe out the rest of these players down below, but Thoki is just a madman. 8 and 2 currently right now. Looking so fantastic. Smokes are going to be out to just try and help with that concealment. B flag is going to be going back over into their favor. And Thoki actually just going straight over here towards that alpha flag. So I like the communication coming out from the squad. They're going to really be putting the pressure here on Team RM. And look at this. Look at this. We have 4 players back here next to that, or on the outside of C. They're not doing anything. One of the things that back in the day, that was always important. When I first started getting into competitive and we were playing Conquest, was you have to fight on a flag. If you're not fighting on a flag, you're not doing anything for your team. Now, of course, that doesn't apply to every single situation, but 9 times out of 10, unless you're fighting on that flag, your death means absolutely nothing. Your kills mean absolutely nothing. You've got to get onto a flag, and you've got to make sure that you're at least creating some kind of pressure or getting a capture at some point. And we're not seeing that coming in from RU. They're having these engagements way outside of the flag cap area. They're not able to put any pressure in onto RU, and RM. And RM is really just kind of having their way with them right now. 110 to 119, and you got to add on the extra 55 tickets. It's just not good. We do see a big attack over here onto that B flag. RM should be able to take that control over. Where are the spawns going to be at? It does look like we are going to be seeing them over here next to A. It does look like the entire team. So I was thinking maybe we had a leak or something over here towards Charlie, but no, not the case. We've now lost objective Anton. And here's another BAR coming out. And this is a good position for him to be in. He is going to have some really good height advantage. Now, he is getting smoked out. Unfortunately, it wasn't where the smoke needed to be. He can still look outside that window, but maybe need to see an assault. I'm sorry, not assault, but a support maybe come in with a nade and take down this building, but not going to be the case. And yeah, Mona, you can just see him. He's got this beautiful overlook, and you know, while he may not be getting kills, he's calling out this information there to his teams, and this is so critical. He's letting them know, okay, we got 2 of them that are going to be flanking over here to the right. One of them is going to be coming over here in the back truck. And his teammates are going to be able to position themselves. He's like the captain right now of his guys. He's letting them know exactly where they're going to be at, where they're going to be pushing in from, and his teammates can react accordingly. Smokes are still going to be trying to come in. This is how important his position is. They're trying to smoke him out, but it's just not going to be enough. Still, that 3 cap is pretty brutal. We do see more spawns coming all the way in the back. Again, you know, they're going to have to just make a 6-man push over towards one of these flags. That's all you can do here in the situation. But honestly, I don't think it's going to be enough here at this point. 67 tickets left to go. 118 right now for Team RM. It does look like they have chosen to go down towards the southern side of the map. Thoki is going to be leading the charge here once more. Spots out the first one. That should be a kill, but no. Goes back into the smoke. Now, granted, guys, we do have those outlines, so they do not see these outlines, but 2 get picked up. And Thoki, with a 50-round drum, says, hey, hold my beer. I'm just going to go ahead and get Mouse 1 down, and 2 more kills go his way. 15 and 3. This guy is a monster with this Thompson. And, you know, you may say, well, you know, he's got a Thompson, Brett. Like, you can't really, you know, you can't really give him too much credit. But, you know, everybody can use a Thompson. Anybody on the other team can. Right now, you're seeing Thoki really maximizing its potential and just causing just havoc with it. We do see more pushing going to be coming in. That is some decent use of smokes. Unfortunately, it's just not enough. We needed to be seeing some more kind of laid out here. Good job here from Coder, as he will be able to pick up any kind of stragglers that could potentially come in through here. But Stormy is going to be able to clean that up, and I believe that everybody is pretty much dead, and Stormy should be able to get that last kill. Oh, there is one more in the cloud of smoke, and they will be getting completely cleaned up. 13 tickets left here. It is basically all but over. GGs are being thrown out right now. Yeah, just congratulations there overall to RM. They looked fantastic, as map number 1 will go over into their possession. So map number 2 should be on Devastation, I believe, which will give RU an opportunity maybe to come back. But 113 tickets to 0. That's pretty brutal. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. Hope that you are enjoying the match here. I am Brett FX. It has been a while since I have solo cast on my own channel, so I do apologize for any kind of weirdness that may happen, any glitches or bugs, but I hope you are enjoying it nonetheless. This is going to be Battlefield Match Finder 6v6 match 1, I believe. This is the first match in the season or series, however they're doing it right now. And this is 2 European teams, but we are going to be watching 6v6 Conquest, the accumulation of the tickets. Let me go ahead and make sure that it is live. All right, so we are going to be live here at the 0. So yeah, I hope that you're enjoying it so far. If you are, hit that follow button down below. Much appreciated. Hopefully there is going to be more content on this channel regarding casting. I haven't really been on it for too awfully long in the past month or so. Things have just kind of been busy with life, but hopefully we're going to be changing that. So we'll see. So now on Devastation, this is definitely going to be a interesting match, and we'll see if we've got RU, RM. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and swap those around. Boom, just like that. But this should be a very, very linear style of map. You do see a lot of the fighting happening, of course, here in the church, but definitely look for these flanks. These flanks are going to be pretty brutal because the flanks here are pretty much covered by this church. So once you pass this middle section, there's not really any area for them to stop these flanks unless they come out the very, very back, which does leave B flag open. We're going to be on board with Thoki, of course, who's going to be able to open this up with a kill of his own. So that is going to be Team RU getting control of that B flag, but RM is definitely winning in terms of the kills. Look at that kill feed. It is blue all day long. Feta and Philicious both picking up kills right after Thoki, and that is going to be pretty much wiping it out. And yeah, you do see a couple of players looking here potentially for some people hiding. A lot of little places here on Devastation that you can hide. Can kind of, you know, get to the sides, get out to these little nooks and crannies where it's hard to tell if that's a person indeed, and then get those massive spawns off. But not going to be the case there, as Feta is going to be on the outside looking for any kind of potential push. We do see a little bit of a flank coming down, though. That's going to be Stormy. He picks up 2, picks up 3, picks up 4! Finishing it off with the pistol makes it look easy. And Stormy is now 3-0. I'm sorry, he got an assist there on one of those kills, but my God, doing some damage here. And this could potentially open up to another 3 cap. RU, I think they are shook here from that last match, and they are not putting up that great of a fight here. Stormy is going to get very, very aggressive. The furthest pushed up player on his team, he is going to be able to catch Fuzzy out. Immediately goes in for that revive, so he's not going to have a health pack here coming into this fight. That's going to be a second kill. Honestly, right now, Stormy is the man to watch. He finally gets taken out, but his teammates Thoki are going to be right around the corner. Now, he does have that Thompson, which at these longer ranges isn't going to be very much of a help, but he has that infinite healing going down, so he's going to be a-okay. Should be able to provide his teammates a little bit of a spawn going down as well. We do see a revive potentially going down in there. No, it does look like that was canceled out, but Thoki is still going to be staying up. There's the squad spawn that I was talking about before. Extreme Coder looking for anybody that may potentially go out for a little bit of a flank. Stormy is going to be back up here though. And so far, a decent hold, but Stormy pops over the top. We'll be able to pick up one. Thoki comes back in. He's going to be able to take one of his own. Looking for a second one. Not able to make it happen, but Stormy getting inside. Oh, no, he runs out of ammo. And he has to pull out the pistol. His teammate there, though, for the help. That's Philicious going to be able to clean that up. So, beautiful job so far as we're seeing a really good crossfire coming in. Philicious was able to finish off the last couple of those players. Might go in for a little bit of a revive, but right now it's down to Extreme Coder. It's a 1-on-3. He picks up the headshot. His teammate spawns in just at the right time, and they're going to be able to clean up this push. So that is just a beautiful job here coming out for RM. And they, oh my God, what is this? Stop it. This is painful, guys. You shouldn't be hurting them this bad. Oh my God, this is murder. As right now, Team RM dominating in terms of, let's just take a look at the score. Look at that score. 6-0 for Phil, 3-0 for Mona, 6-1 for Thoki, 7-2 for Stormy, 4-0 for Coder. Feta is the only one just sitting back, just chilling out. He's like, I don't even need to play right now, guys. And they are going to be able to get that 3 cap. And this, my friends, this is where it's going to hurt. This is going to be brutal. I'm sorry to say. 152 tickets now, 294. With the way right now that RM is playing, I honestly do not see. I just don't see them losing this round. There's going to have to be a miracle that comes out. Extreme Coder doing some work here. We have basically the entire team set up on top of these train tracks. And while they do have a decent vantage point into that A flag, they're not going to be able to get on it too much. They are exposing themselves quite a bit. And you can see Extreme Coder here. As soon as they start to try and push out to pick up Coder, they're going to be exposing themselves to the teammate. Yeah, Stormy is going to be able to pick up another kill. Thoki is going to be rotating back out, making sure that he can kind of contain these players. We do see Feta and Mona just on the outskirts, making sure that they can, like I said, contain these players. And Thoki is going to be meeting them up. Oh, he does get picked up. So this is the opportunity. No. Just go. Oh, he goes back for the revive. Is there anybody back out? There is a squad wipe. Okay, so I was going to say, if we had two of the players that were still left up and alive here for RM, that was a bad move to go back for the revive, because you need to get out to this B site and set up before those spawns end up coming in. Does look like the break has happened, and we'll see if they're going to be able to get onto this B flag. But 62 to 144, guys, that's rough. I'm not saying it's impossible, because this is Battlefield and this is Conquest, but damn. That is going to be a rough go. Mona's going to be looking out for anybody leaking around the sides. We do see, I don't even know how to, Kugu trying to go around for a little bit of a flank here. Interesting choice in weapons, though. And I Am Pro will be able to get that initial kill coming in from the outside, but he is going to be low on health using his med bag. Yeah, he does get taken down, not able to heal completely up. We need to be seeing some really good frags going down. They need to get at least a wipe. Not going to be happening. And oh no, they are getting surrounded. You can see Farmix trying to make sure that he can stay up and around for his teammates, but there's just too many people. Too many people, and that is going to be a full clear there on Bravo. So all that ground that they did make up here is all but lost. And you know, I'm not saying that it would have been super different, but I do think that instead of going back for that revive, had he just continued pushing on, they may have been able to beat Team RM from spawning back in. They could have potentially gone out for maybe a double gimme cap, which is capping both of the starting flags. That could have been basically, I think, their only option in that sense, because once you get those spawns in on B, it's hard to break in there with a good amount of time. I mean, you're looking at it right now, 142 to 33. Just like in the very first round, you're going to have to basically give up winning this round. Let's just be honest. RU is not winning this round, but what they can do is try and bleed enough tickets. If they can bleed 60 tickets, maybe, you know, they have an opportunity to come back, but I don't see that happening. Not currently, anyways. You do see Stormy setting up. He was able to pick up I Am Pro, looking for the potential revive. He's going to be able to pick up mid easy. Does get the nice little heal there from his teammate, and he picks up a second one as well with the headshot. Stormy on another level this game, 13-6 currently, as he picks up the reviver. Yeah, you need some smokes for that, buddy. And that is going to be another clear coming in here. One player left up and alive. Stormy is going to be able to spot him down. That is going to be an easy pickup. Spots number 2. Says, hey, buddy. Goes in for the knife kill. Not going to be happening, though. His teammate Thoki. Always the teammate Thoki will be able to clean that up. And that, my friends, is another wipe, another clear, as those players trying to come back in. Stormy does get picked up once more. Thoki is going to be back behind him. But again, they're not really going to be in a good position to push it onto Bravo. 5 tickets left to go to 138. I'm going to say that this is going to be an easy round 1 for RM. And possibly an easy match to finish it off. 1 ticket left, and that is going to be game. So congrats there on round number 1 for map 2. 138 to 0. Whew. (13, 5, 16-6, 12-2, double digits all day long. On the other side, nobody able to get up in the double digits. Even with those revives going down, it's just not good. All right, so we are in our last and final round here of this match. So far, it is map number 1 going over to Team RM. Rounds 1 for map number 2 going to Team RM for 138 tickets. I gotta say, RU, they're gonna have to do a lot here to try and save face, but I just don't think it's gonna be the case. We'll be going live here as soon as the timer does end up ticking on down. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, I hope you are enjoying the content. If you are, hit that follow button down below. Much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter at BrettFX if you are interested in further content. Hopefully, I'm going to be casting more and more as time goes on. To answer your question there, Sushi, it is 6v6 because the organizers decided to do 6v6. I have no other reason for you there, buddy. All right, so breaking on out. Now it's going to be the turn here for RU to try and make this play. We'll see how this is going to be going down. I haven't really had too much experience in terms of 6v6 or 5v5s on this map, so I'm not sure what would be considered the hard side. I do know in terms of like 8v8 when we were using 8s for this map, the hard side was definitely what RU had initially. But we're going to be on board with Feta here. As, oh my good lord, is that the entire team pushing one direction for RU? Well, I mean, I guess it kind of has to because they just haven't had any success whatsoever. We are going to be seeing Feta going to be able to pick up one. Mona takes down two with Stormy as well. That's going to be almost the entire squad down. Now, there is going to be a slight little leak that they're going to try and come out, but no, Stormy. He catches him in the back. He says, what are you doing, buddy? You don't belong there. Mona also going to be able to pick up another one, and that will be a full clear on the south side of that map. Oh my good lord. Were there any kills going down right there? One kill. One kill. Mid was able to get one kill. Oh my god. That's brutal, boys. That is brutal. So we see a decent defense will be set up right now for RM. I imagine they're going to be waiting for a potential clear and then push on to that third flag. And Mona is going to try and stay up here for the defense on the south side of the map. Does look like he is going to get peeled off. Coder also gets picked up, so there's the push. A little bit of chink in the armor right now, but Thoki is going to try and come back around for this defense. He ends up getting taken down as well. So here it is. This is what we should have seen previously, but not the case. This is an opportunity here to come back in. Ooh, Feta set up though with that 1907. He is going to easily get that kill. Looking for kill number 2. Only 32 damage. This gun right here, not the best at range, but very, very high rate of fire. So you can put a lot of damage down. Oh, I like this. Okay, this I like. So you're wondering why he's putting down those mines there, and I'll just tell it right in a second. Can he connect with his headshot? He can't. Comes around. There he goes. The last bullet is the one that saves the day. But right now, the reason why you put those mines right there, this is something that we saw in Battlefield 4 quite a bit, even in Battlefield 3 actually, as we used to use it on Sign Crossing all the time. But you put those mines down, and then when those players, typically in areas that players bunch up, which it is right there next to that little corner, and that way you can throw a nade, you can throw a rocket, you can even shoot one of the mines, and it'll cause a chain reaction and a massive explosion, and you can do a huge amount of a what just happened there, guys? Okay, that was definitely different. Not sure why we just jumped out there. Dice in their spectator mode, but those mines can cause a huge AOE damage. Well, it's AOE, area of effect. And you just basically can take down anybody and everything right there. It's extremely effective around flags, around choke points, just areas, like I said, where people tend to kind of bunch up, and it's kind of hard to kind of clear them out. But you can use those mines as a chain reaction. It's very, very cool when you see it going off. So B flag has been taken over here for RU, 127 and 134, as they do try and keep their dominance here onto that B flag. Would you see a little bit of a leak going down over here towards Charlie? Pro and Nyx are going to try and come back out. Philicious doesn't even take it down. Push is going to be coming back in. Fuzzy, though, let's see if he can do some work. Spots out one. Nice little pickup. Can he get number 2? He can't. Don't really agree with the 3x scope there on Inside Devastation. I mean, that's a bit of a rough optic to use in that situation. But, you know what? To each his own. as Coder is going to try and come back out. We do see a 2-on-2 shaping up, though, and Ion Pro will be able to get that first kill. If they can clean up this last one, they'll be able to continue on with this burn, but not going to be the case. Does look like Pro does go down. Back to a 1-on-1. Yeah, Nyx is going to try and come in with his revive. Nice! He does end up getting it. But I think they have given him plenty of time here for some players to go ahead and spawn back in, and they have. So still back to a 2-on-2. This flag is evened up, and it does look like RU is losing the fight currently. Ooh, Nyx is so low right here. He's gonna have to go ahead and back on out. I gotta say, I am very surprised at the fact that Feta is going to be able to stay alive. They haven't pushed him whatsoever. I don't know if they're afraid that there are more people up here than just Feta at the moment, but now 3 people are being called back to try and take control of this C site. And take a look at it right now. B flag now over into the possession here of RM. A flag is getting contested. We might be seeing a bit of a double gimme here. I'm not too sure, but Feta now going to go ahead and bail out. He has a little bit of help there from his teammates. Nice little flank going down. He can't connect, though. Oh, no. So he gives away his position. He does not have any med packs to help him out. He does get picked up. So RM, though, will be sliding back in with 2 more players. So they've rotated back in. They've basically given up that A flag. They said, okay, well, you know what? You can have A. We're going to rotate over here to C, and we're going to play from the opposite sides of the map. Very typical play right there from most of these players. So, yeah, you can see they're setting up for a potential defense. You do see a 1-on-1 now coming out. Oh, Coder does get taken out. That is a massive play for RU, as it will allow them to attack onto that B flag. Nobody going to be spawning back in here from main. We do see another 2-on-2 going to be shaping up over here next to that alpha flag. Nyx is going to be able to pick up 1. And with them having this flag, they should be able to get some spawns going down as well. B is getting contested at the moment. So, yeah, RM is just a little bit stretched here. It looks like they're kind of double guessing where they should go in. Spawns are still going to be back over here towards main. So it looks like, okay, they've given up on that B flag. Don't think I quite agree with that. But then again, they have all the tickets in the world to play with right now. So it doesn't really matter. But typically, if this was a closer game, I would have liked to have seen him spawn back in on around C flag and walk towards that B flag, because you already had ownership of it, which means that it's going to be easier to stop, like, you know, a bleed or a burn that's going to be happening on it, because you already own it, so you're not going to have to completely cap it from 0. So I would have liked to have seen him trying to walk it back over towards the Bravo flag, but they are going to be getting A. They do get inside this B site. RU, though, are struggling. I don't... Yeah, okay, so they are going to be coming back from main spawn. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more emphasis put on the B side, because they know that as soon as they capture A, they're going to have at least 3, maybe even 4 guys coming back in for B. Loki is going to be making his way on top of that Bravo flag. Only 1 defender right now for Bravo. And you can see, look, he's got 3 more guys coming back in behind him. Spawns are going to be coming back up, but they're not in the best of positions. That's the thing. Like, it's not enough just to have bodies on the flag. You have to have some really good positioning, especially on Devastation. There's so many good angles that you can set up into to create some pretty long sight lines here onto this Bravo flag. Foki is going to be able to do some good damage there through that corner. We'll be able to pick up 1. And you do see Thoki kind of his thought process here. He's got a long range, or he's got some long sight lines. He doesn't have a long range gun, so he's trying to position himself maybe in a way where he can do this damage. 4 guys are going to be up and alive here onto that B side. Still going to be seeing that contestation going in. And Thoki is going to get a little bit of help here from behind. Nades are going to be coming up. Stormy is going to try and push on in. Nice little headshot there. Stormy comes around the corner, though. Picks up 1. Picks up... No, not quite the second one. Thoki, though, will be following up with Coder. And you can just see... Look at all these weird angles that you can come in from. The smokes are going to be doing a decent job of clearing up those... or taking down those sight lines. Man, I got to say, RU... is just, they don't have the fragging ability back behind them. They weren't set up. You know, if you don't have the fragging ability... And I'm not saying that these are bad players by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, every one of these guys are probably 10 times better than me. But The thing is, though, is that when you don't have the ability to outfrag the other team, you need to outposition the other team. And that's one of the nice things about Conquest, is that you don't necessarily have to have the best skills in terms of shooting. But if you have a good head on your shoulder, you're able to position yourself well, then you can do some damage. Now, you do see RU starting to push back. There's going to be a one-on-one here for C. A little bit of a leak here for mid. His issue, though, is going to be getting those players to spawn in as quickly as possible. And there we go. Spawns are going to be coming on up. And you do see mid now setting up for a push onto the A flag. They're quickly going to be melting it down, but I like this. I like this. RM, they're like, all right, you can go ahead and take that. We're going to go back to over here to Bravo. They're going to be setting up for defense. They have the numbers right now, or should have the numbers, but it does look like they have been canceled over here onto Charlie flag. So not quite going to be able to get that, though. If they had have gotten C, they would have won that fight. Then they would have been in a really good position just to go ahead and set up for defenses onto that B side. And Mona easily going to be able to pick up that kill. Yeah, mid was right out in the open. Really no way to respond to that engagement. But Phil does get picked up. We do see Feta also going down. Stormy's going to try and come around the side. Or I'm sorry, Coder. And he does get the kill. So nice pickups here all around for RM. They will be able to get the clear onto the flag itself. But look at this. Two little sneaky guys will be set up here onto the corner, but just not able to get the kills. I mean, that's just the thing. Like, that's the story. They just can't convert on these frags. You know, we see RU coming in through here, and they're able to pick up 2-3 kills, you know, sometimes with one person, or they're coming into a 3-on-2 situation or a 2-on-4 situation. They're able to come out with a win, or at the very least stall out that push. That's not what we're seeing coming in for RU. RU, they're struggling. Even when they have the numbers, they're struggling to get those kills. So it does look like Thoki here. Looking to kind of push it onto that B site. They are going to be winning out in the burn. Leak coming in onto A. Is there anything over here on Charlie? No, there is not. Thoki does end up getting picked up. We have a 2-on-3 going to be shaping up here. B flag, though, is going to be a very long-range battle going back and forth. Though, let's check out what's going over here onto A. So Feta is going to be up on top. Feta gets picked up. Philicious going to try and hold the gap here. So I am going to admit, I will admit, that this is a lot closer game than what we saw previously. Closer round, rather, than what we saw previously. But still, I think, even with RU looking like they're keeping it a close match, you got to remember that round number 1 really causes them to already take the win. So this is really just playing out the round, which they don't have to do. Stormy doesn't end up getting picked up. Nikes is going to be on the outside here. They do get to clear up over here onto A. 3 players are going to be pushing on into that B site, but Thoki comes back in. Can't quite get the hip fire spray, as that bar was just pre-firing that angle. That's going to be an easy pickup there in any situation. Mono's going to be coming around the backside. We do see 2 more players here towards the north side of that B flag. So this is going to be a really weird little pinch that we do see coming in. And Stormy is going to be up top, picks up 1. His teammate there, Coder, will be able to take down a second. You can hear the footsteps all around, but as they just dropping, Stormy should be able to pick up this last player here on B. No, 74. What did he kill him with? That was another 1907. Just really good shots coming in from mid. As that was a one-on-one, I thought for sure Stormy was going to be able to have it. He looked like he was already pre-aiming in that area, but not going to be the case. Thoki now going to be following up here onto that Bravo site. Still not able to get control of it just yet. 63-52. Again, you do have to add that 138 tickets there to RM to get the true score anyways. And Thoki is going to go ahead and back on out. He is getting pushed from behind as well. Stormy is going to be set up again in another long-range situation. Thoki, though, going to try and go back and forth, and his teammate should be able to get the assist. He does. And that will be a clear onto the flag cap area. Still going to be seeing a couple players inside the church. Not able to get that kill. Only 16 damage. This very frustrating. You know, 1907 is a very good gun up close. But, you know, those long-range engagements, it's just very, very frustrating to use. I certainly am not good enough to use it at range anyways. These guys, like I said before, they are much, much better players than me. But Stormy going back and forth will be able to do some damage. And, you know, the chip damage isn't a bad thing. So what I mean by that is that if you're able to do just a little bit of... Ooh, but Stormy comes around a massive flank, picks up 2. They should be able to clear this out. Looking for that third. A lot of damage coming in. He is a medic, though. Teammate Coder will be able to clean that up. And this last and final player getting a knife to the back, or a shovel, as Stormy picks up the last and final player. No, we did see a couple of spawns coming back in, so interesting. Not really sure where these guys came from, but nonetheless, that's going to be a fantastic flank coming in from Storm. Oh, and look at Thoki on the hunt here. Yeah, communication is really looking good here for the teams. Oh, but a spawn comes back in. Not enough, though. Yeah, Feta cleans it up. Now back to a one-on-one here for this bus, as Mona's going to be looking for him. He is going to be up against a medic, which does give the medic an advantage. One, they are in a close situation, so they should be able to have the advantage with the gun. But oh, look at that headshot! He just beams him, says, "You know what, buddy? Just sit down. Just sit down. Go back home. You don't need to be here right now." Mona, though, spotting out 3 players pushing up towards the bus, picks up only 1. A lot of players coming in his direction. And you can see a lot of meds going to try and get in here, get those revives, making sure they can keep this push alive. Not going to be able to do a whole lot there, as he does get picked up. Thoki, though, will be set up. Again, really good position for him to be in, although the footsteps, he is going to be hearing them coming around. Not sure if you guys can hear it, but I can definitely hear some footsteps on the other side as well as Thoki. So he is going to be positioning himself maybe to stop this. Teammates, though, already in a really good position. Outside of the church, though, we are going to be seeing Phililicious getting a nice little headshot before he ends up going down, taking down Fuzzy. And there's Stormy once again in library, able to pick up 1, picks up 2. 28 and 10 right now. Putting up some massive numbers here for his squad. Just doing a fantastic job. 9 tickets left to go, as you are going to be seeing RU not able to take a single round off of RM. As much as I would have loved to have seen a closer game, this is as close as it's going to get, but it doesn't even matter. Round number 1, 138-0. My God, RM is a hell of a good team here. See the GGs being thrown out. 3 tickets left, so congratulations there. Guys, that was fantastic. I have to say, very, very surprised to see how dominant that action was. But overall, really, really good match. I hope that you enjoyed it. So congratulations there once again to RM. They are going to be the ones taking away the win here. 2 maps to 0 in dominant fashion, I would have to say, especially there on domination. You can just see them kind of wiping that off of their shoulders there. Oh man, but yeah, props to them nonetheless. Good job there. GG's to RU. They had some moments there. Unfortunately, it just did not go their way.